It was amazing growing up in Topeka, Kansas in the late 50s and the early 60s. Again, I would caddy in a fivesome that would include club champions, city champions, and Kansas State, Kansas golfers, and all of them were in this fivesome. And it was amazing that 5 people from Topeka, Kansas were so dominant in the game of golf in the late 50s and early 60s. And I think a large part of that can be attributed to the fact that they played against each other every week, week in and week out, and that honed their skills. So when they played other players in match play, they played very, very well, and they won a lot of golf tournaments. And the players we're talking about is Bill Hentzler and his younger brother Bob Hentzler, and Glen Dillon and Harlan Hobbs, and Daryl Schoonover, and others. I'm probably leaving somebody out, but yeah, that was an impressive group, and I caddied for all those players, and I learned a lot of golf tips myself just by being a caddy, carrying their bags. I think that when you look at the different golfers, probably the names that jump out as far as staying a very, very good golfer over a long, long period of time. In Topeka, Kansas, that had to be Harlan Hobbs, and also Glen Dillon. Both of them won the Kansas State Amateur Tournament. Glen Dillon won the city tournament a couple of times. Bill Hentzler won the city a couple of times. Bob Hentzler, also his brother, won it, my uncle, won it, and he was always in the running, if not winning a tournament. And Harlan Hobbs and Glen Dillon not only won the Kansas State Amateur, they won the Senior Amateur. So they stayed very, very good golfers all through their lives. Glen Dillon just died this last fall at the age of 95, which you know very well because you've played many, many, many rounds of golf with him.